enjoying life. He was retired. He was had a new girlfriend. They were living as 80-year-old teenagers
Yeah.
and enjoying the hell out of life.
A father, grandfather, and friend. We are hearing from the family of an 81-year-old man who died doing something he loved, rafting. This is Stanley Rice. His family remembers him for his Spitfire personality, youthful energy, and kind heart. He was the second victim in two drownings less than 24 hours apart last week that prompted warnings from El Dorado County firefighters. ABC 10 talked one-on-one with his grandson, who says Stanley died trying to help others. Originally from Salinas, families say Stanley knew a lot about the water and had been a strong swimmer his whole life. Sadly, on June 13th, first responders found Stanley submerged underwater, caught in tree branches on the South Fork of the American River in Lotus. Authorities say he was traveling on a non-guided private raft with two women. Families say one of them was his girlfriend. They were able to get to safety after their own raft had overturned. We're told Stanley tried to help the women, but sadly the water was too much for him. Firefighters and bystanders formed a human chain to pull him out. We don't know if he was wearing a life jacket. This Father's Day was his family's first one without him.
I think hollow's a pretty good word. It's just there, but missing a piece. I mean, I celebrated my Father's Day. I called my father, but you know, you it was it's still hollow.
His grandson TJ has fond childhood memories of learning how to camp and develop a love for lakes and rivers thanks to Stanley. TJ says his grandpa also taught him a lot about being a good dad, and his own kids had great relationships with their great-granddad. Despite his grief, TJ says Stanley's death hasn't changed his like or dislike for the water, but instead it's assured more respect for the power and unpredictability of water. Warnings still remain, even though we are so close to the official start of summer. Firefighters remind you that even though our waterways are generally safe, this year is different. The longer winter and heavy rain and snow have made for cold, fast waters. Even strong swimmers can be overwhelmed by the currents and cold water. Always have a life jacket, even for kids on the water's edge. And don't go on whitewater rivers without experienced guides.